Hello everyone. Firstly, I want to start this video by saying thank you so much to the 2 subscribers. I am now on 48 subscribers, 2 more to 50. Yeah, it feels good. It's a little dopamine hit that I do get from increasing my subscriber count, and it feels nice that people actually want to watch my videos. So thank you so much. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Edward White. If you are new here, I'm a creative entrepreneur who makes videos around building his businesses, productivity, and just my life in general. So this video is about the 10 life lessons that I learned in 2020. This video is a kind of replica of one that a guy called Ali Abdaal did. He did a video around the 20 life lessons that he learned in 2020. I wanted to put together a list of mine that I've learned, and I think will help you, the viewer, to improve your life and to, hopefully gain some life hacks as such. Number 1 is audiobooks. I'm very late to the audiobook trend. This is something that I think, I'm a very late comer, but I do think they're really useful. The reason why I am a late comer is because I think in my mind, I didn't think that I would get the same value from an audiobook that I would from reading an actual book, but I was completely wrong. And I think you get something different. So from a book, you take it on and you conceptualize it yourself, but with an audiobook, it's a lot more passive. So you can be doing other stuff, but then the information is still getting delivered to you via audio form. Another reason why I didn't really like listening to audiobooks is because I thought that I could get it from podcast, but again, I was totally wrong. And I think audiobooks have more of a structure around them that is beneficial to listening and slightly different to podcast. Don't get me wrong, still love listening to podcasts, and I will always listen to podcasts. Number 2 is speeding up audiobooks and podcasts. This is again something that I learned from Ali Abdaal. He spoke about how you can get more information by listening to an audiobook in 1.2 times speed, 1.5 times speed, 2 times speed. At first I was a little bit hesitant and I thought, no, I want to listen to it. I really want to enjoy it. But then, I started doing it and it does work. You retain more, the same amount of information. You can listen to more audiobooks and you can consume more. And I do think, it's just an easy way to have more content around the audiobook and the sort of structure. Number 3 is investing and money. I've already made a story time video about this, which is up here, and my thoughts around it and how I split up my money. But this is something that I really started to do this year. 1, because I didn't have a lot of savings and it kind of scared me, the 2020 global pandemic. And I think 2, just becoming aware of it and becoming more knowledgeable around it. I think investing is one of those things that is scary and you won't know how to do until you just start doing it. And it comes with time. It comes with practicing, learning about it, developing. And it's one of those things that you just have to read about and just practice. One really good book for this is called I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Sethi Ramit, who just talks about how you have to set up processes and habits for your money and to make your money work for you. In the book, he actually talks about how you've got scripts in your head, and I think I had a sort of negative money script. Like I always felt bad for spending money, and I always felt bad for every purchase was very thought about and very meticulous in how I spent my money. But I've started to change that, and now I've started to do something that I think will be beneficial to me, and I think will be beneficial to you. When it comes to money, people tend to earn progressively higher amounts, but their lifestyle also changes with however much they earn. So if they're on £40,000 a year, they're living at a £40,000 a year lifestyle, they then say something happens, they lose their job, they drop down to £23,000 a year, but they're still living and they've still got a £40,000 lifestyle. without really any savings or any kind of contingency plans. And how I kind of see this is I have never really been one to live that kind of lifestyle and try and match my lifestyle. I've always been one to live frugally and below my means, just because I don't feel like I need to spend money to be happy. But I think I want to change the script in my head to have a good association with money. And I think that one way to do this is by progressively forcing myself and gamifying myself to earn more money by having bigger and bigger goals to set as investment sort of structures and automatic investing habits to sort of propel my earning capacity higher without actually having the lifestyle that goes with it. So like I've got that saving and I've got that contingency if, again, touch wood, I don't know, a global pandemic happens. I've got that in there and I've got that in place, and it's a good habit that I've built up. So that's how I kind of see it personally around money and investing. Again, this was quite a long point. I feel like this is going to be a video in itself though, so yeah, stay tuned. Number 4 is having a personal and business strategy. This is something that I've only started doing this year, and it's something that I really do enjoy. I enjoy writing down ideas, and I enjoy sort of developing. If you're watching this video, you're probably likely onto the sort of personal development and personal growth mindset. And I think one way to do this effectively is to have a strategy. So for me, that looks like what kind of videos I'm going to record on YouTube, what I want to do in my personal life, what I want to do in terms of money, other ways that I can make money, podcast guests that I want to have on, and then just different kind of structures around my life and how I intend to do it, and then kind of almost like a tick box of like, yep, do this, do this, do this, do this. And the same again for business. So with that live, I will do it in the sense of I want to target this client, this client, this client, this client. I want to do this, 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 this. I want to make this much money. And yeah, it's a really effective way to stay on track, because we can get so, I don't know, it can feel really like pumping, and it can feel really motivating to go, yeah, I've got this idea, I'm going to do this. And then you feel really pumped. And then day 3 comes and you're a bit like, can't be asked with it anymore. Like, I don't really want to. Like, whereas I think if you write this down and you have a strategy, you're more likely to follow it, and you're more likely to put smaller attainable goals in place to achieve the bigger goal that you want to achieve. And yeah, it's just something that I think everyone should do personally. Number 5 is taking notes in books. This is something that I have literally only recently started doing for the previous 5 books I've read. All the books that I read are paperback and the motion for book. They're paperback, and I've never really thought about reading the Kindle versions. I don't think I would like it, but again, touch wood, I haven't tried. So, but my method for taking notes in books is to highlight everything that really does stand out to me and resonates with me, and then I will put all the notes into Notion, and I will break it down by page and what the quote is and what the thing and the message that it meant to me. I think doing this, you learn that like you don't have to constantly read the whole book all over again. You've got this little document that is a kind of almost like an overview of where you found the most benefit in reading that certain book. So you can go back to it over time, reread that whole page, which will take you an hour, instead of having to reread the whole book, which will take you maybe a few days. I just think, I don't know, I want to try and put things in place that help my life in the future. And I think one way of doing this is by taking more notes on books. Number 6, I think, is journaling. Again, this is something I've only recently started doing, and it's something that I have already seen benefits of doing. I think just the idea of writing and getting your ideas and your thoughts out onto paper is one really good way to clear your mind and just sort of almost like a release. And then 2, it's really nice to look back on where you were and and how you overcome it, or how you were in a good mindset and the things that led you to be in a good mindset. And I think, yeah, like, journaling is something that have found so much benefit from doing, and I've only done about 2 pages, so I would highly recommend this to anyone. I don't have any advice for journaling. It's literally just an idea of scribbling down the things that are in your mind, highlighting the top bit, dating it, and then writing the comments around it. Nothing in detail. Number 8 is the North Star. This seems really wishy-washy, and when I talk about it, it seems really wishy-washy. But I think humans need to be working towards something and striving towards something that is bigger than themselves and they can feel really connected to. It's so easy to get lost in the sort of rat race of life, and so easy to get lost in the hustle and the drive that you have. But I think you'll know, and you'll really feel it when you are working towards something that feels like it's your North Star. It's that goal, that your true calling. I don't know what to call it. I don't have a specific name for it. I call it my North Star. Like, is it aligned? Like that, almost that compass, like shaking around, and is it sort of like in the middle? Is it pointing towards north? Have a think about this and really deep down try and look at what your North Star is, what you're working towards. So I think it will help a lot of people. Let's get on to my next point. Life is a process. Life is a perpetual flow of up and down. There's no, I really don't think life should be like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I think it should as much as possible, try and flow. Understand that you're on this journey. You're at a different stage to everyone else. Everyone else's journey is completely different to yours, and you have to just focus on yourself. I think it's easier to continuously go along this journey if you are continuously moving, and it kind of goes back to that bike analogy. Like if you're cycling, it's easier to keep pedaling rather than to stop and then start again. Try and remember this on your sort of process and on your journey, because I think it will help. Number 9 is make money with your mind and not your time. This is something that a guy called Naval Ravikant spoke about on the Tim Ferriss show. Such a good podcast episode. I highly recommend that you go and listen to it. You'll come away feeling like, you just feel really good. And yeah, I will link it below. You can go and listen to it. But making money with your mind and not with your time is something that I think I knew, but it really felt like it had an impact on me, and it really felt like it just hit me when I heard it. And yeah, I think more people can make money with their mind. I think it takes a deeper thinking to do it, and I think it takes you have to sort of be self-aware around what you're doing. Like, are you wasting your time, or is it towards the bigger goal of your quote North Star? One thing that he also mentions is the hourly rate, and having an obnoxious hourly rate. At the minute, for me, that's £500. And I know like a lot of people who are not into this sort of personal growth and development will see that as really obnoxious and think, why the fuck does he think he's worth £500? And it's not in the sense that I think I'm worth £500. It's like, is your time worth £500? Is what you are doing worth the time that it's going to take you, and the amount that it's going to cost you? Because I think when you put in a monetary term to the time that you're spending doing things, you become a lot more conscious around it. One example I can think of is driving out your way 20 minutes to go and get a little bit cheaper petrol. Maybe it's 5p less a litre. And is it really worth the 20 minutes that it's going to take you to drive there to get that little bit of cheaper petrol? Also, another thing is like, is it worth returning that item that costs £20 to go and stand, park, queue in the queue, and then return that item that you could just give to charity and get on with your life? I think, yeah, it kind of links to the point of the money scripts that you have. And I think for me, it's I'm trying to rewrite the script that I have already in my head, and I think this is one effective way of doing it. I would love to cover more on this. Sorry, there's a fly and it's really annoying me. I'd love to cover more on this, and I probably will in future videos. consider subscribing. Little plug. Number 10, finally, last one, is make time for what's important. 2020 has been different, it's been scary, and I think it's taught a lot of people that it's okay to slow down, it's okay to not do busy work, it's okay to, just make time for what you want to do. Like, if you want to go and work, then go and work. If you want to go and spend time with kids, go and spend time with the kids. If you want to read, go and read. Like, make the time for what's important, and I think your life will get a lot better and you'll feel just a lot more content in life. And I think everyone feels like they need that a little bit within their life. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. I appreciate you trying to develop yourself. I want to know, like, where is an area that you have tried to develop yourself, and do you have any life lessons from 2020? Let me know in the comments below, and we can just start a discussion. Again, thank you to the 2 subscribers. I appreciate you. If you know anyone that would like this video and you feel would get value out of watching this video, please send it to them, as that would mean so much. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.